Calling all advocates, it has been a busy week for the Florida League of Cities. Several priority issues were considered by the legislature, and local officials from Pensacola to the Space Coast came to Tallahassee to ensure their positions were known.
I'm part of the Space Coast advocacy team, and we're advocating to our Brevard delegation on some of the issues that we have concern in the city of Melbourne.
Every time I get to meet a legislator here where I've taken the time to come to Tallahassee to meet with them, to explain my concerns and the concerns of my city, it means a great deal to them. It's that public input that they may not get otherwise.
Local advocacy works. The League distributed an action alert regarding water and wastewater utilities, and you responded.
House Bill 813 was one of them that was at subcommittee yesterday, so I called the League of Cities. They told me where to go. I was able to get in on the meeting and have a little bit of input.
Thanks to your advocacy, House Bill 813 was voted down by the House Energy and Utilities Subcommittee on Tuesday, but your persistence on this issue is still needed. Another small success for the League, sober homes.
Today we testified on sober homes. I think the key of testifying is be brief, to the point, and to the subjects.
Thanks to your advocacy efforts, the House Healthy Families Subcommittee heard the sober homes legislation and the bill passed unanimously. Its next stop is the House Healthcare Appropriations Subcommittee. Its Senate companion is in the Appropriations Committee, its last stop before being heard on the Senate floor.
I think all of us as elected officials recognize that when we get phone calls or when we get visitors to come see us about issues, it makes a big difference. So we're here today, like a lot of other electeds that have done around the state, coming up here to talk with our legislators, our representatives, and a few others, and about the issues that are important to us and what we'd like to see happen in the Florida legislature this year.
One of the hot buttons we talked about was the homelessness issue and about the funding of that to get a sustainable amount of money going in to help us with this issue, because it's costing us money for police and the EMTs and those kinds of things, and potential loss of business. So it's a very important issue for us right now.
Senate Bill 786 authorizes local government to levy a homeless service and facilities surtax up to 0.5% if approved by a countywide referendum. This bill passed its first committee this week. Senate Bill 1090 and House Bill 979 create dedicated funding sources for homelessness issues using a portion of the local government housing trust. These bills will be up in their first committees of reference next week. The Florida League of Cities will continue to provide you up-to-the-minute information on these issues and more each week through our action alerts, issue briefs, weekly legislative bulletin, and Monday morning call-ins.
We can't emphasize enough how important it is to have the local officials come to Tallahassee. I very much would encourage everybody that can make it to come up for Legislative Action Day, and we encourage all the folks out there that are city officials that are watching this to please come to Tallahassee and make this one of the best turnouts we've ever had.